Hey everyone, so for today's Fab Wednesday, I'm going to do a book review on the book The Sugar Queen by Sarah Addison Allen. Here is the book. This book, you guys. Wow. Wow. I'm going to be perfectly honest about this. I only picked up this book because I really love the cover. I don't know, it's such a pretty cover. I love how it was done. And when I first read like the inside cover, the summary inside, I was just like, I didn't really understand what the actual story was about, but I was really interested in the character. And the story kind of follows Josie's life. She's 27 years old, and she's living with her mom, and she's not really satisfied with how her life is going. Or more like she thinks she's satisfied with her life, so she's not really trying to do anything else with her life besides take care of her mom, and she like stays in her little closet in her room and she reads romance novels and she eats yummy food, and that part of her I was kind of interested in. So her actual character was the reason why I read the book, but I did not expect to love it as much as I do. And after reading this book, I kind of started to think that this is probably one of my most favorite books, and it's because I really related to the character. I'm not necessarily relating to her like in terms of her life story with her like her mom and her dad and all that. I'm more like relating to her in terms of her personality, her opinions about so many things, and just the way she acts. I feel like Josie is me. And I don't think that I can really say that about any book I've read. Like, I can relate to some of the characters that I've read just in like little bits of themselves. Like, oh, this character is a writer or something. I don't know. That just came off the top of my head. I'll just say, like, for Clary in the Mortal Instrument series, like, I thought, oh, she's creative, and that's kind of like me, and I related to Clary in that way. But I've never really related to a character as much as I've related to Josie in this book. Like, there's so much of her that I see in myself, and I feel like we could just be twins, man, or this is my, like, alternate life in here. That would be great, kind of. The end part was great. But yeah, just Josie, it just follows her story and in this like uneventful little town, and how she kind of, even though she's older, she just kind of like grows up and she kind of opens up the cage that she's been in, that she didn't really know that she was in the cage. So whoa. So, and this book follows different storylines and stuff, and it follows her interactions with different people in her community that she's never really talked to before, but she's kind of grown up with. And it just follows how every one of their lives is affected by each other. The author did such an amazing job with this book. I really loved the way that she wrote it. I really loved her writing style. It's very fluid, very nice, and there weren't like any awkwardness in any of the storylines. And I think my most favorite part about this book is that it's set in reality, but there's a lot of magical stuff going on. There's a hint of something magical in every one of the storylines, and I think that's what I really enjoyed about the book, is that it wasn't just reality, or it wasn't just like a magical fantasy land. There were mixes of both, and what was great was that the magic didn't really like have a huge influence in the book. It was just kind of sprinkled on top to make it even more wonderful. Alright, so I definitely encourage you guys to check this out. I think like I say that in every one of my videos. I highly encourage you guys, but I can't say anything else because my videos are about like, you know, you guys checking out different things that you may not have looked at before, and I would never have known about this book, you know. I got this at a Salvation Army store, which I get most of my books from, and I would have never seen this at like a Barnes & Noble or something, or it wouldn't have been like displayed anywhere there. So I encourage you guys to check it out. I'll leave like the Barnes & Noble link down below so you guys can check it out, read about it, and maybe read it. Hopefully it's a great read. And it's a quick read too. Like, I finished it so quickly. The story just keeps you on your toes and it just pulls you in so bad. And tell me, guys, if you also relate to any of the characters here, because I am Josie. I am that girl right there. Pew. I am her. If you want to know me, that's me right there. Right there. Alright, so that's all for today's video. Once again, I'll leave the link down below. You guys can check it out. And if you have read it, tell me what you guys think about the book. And if you are thinking about reading it and you read it eventually, also tell me what you guys think. Alright, so that's all for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.